There it goes.
I'm going to take the handle off.
Ah. Ah.
1, 2. This one seems like it's dangerous enough that the smaller the chunk we get it out in.
Yeah, more manageable. Plus we don't want it to get halfway to a destination and then come to a halt.
And if by some chance it ends up sideways on the trail, the less mass there is there.
Yeah, the trail ends up 3 feet higher.
This is paper. Found my hole right there. I put one step in the middle.
Tarzan.
Swinging on the roadies.
Boy, that made me sweat. Like that's just where they were cutting.
Yeah, I saw some cut marks.
The axe still is on that thread. And then eventually, anything we need, we're going to want on this side. Because once our cut is made, we don't want anybody walking over there. Set up the rails on that side. We'll stuff them a little bit underneath.
Moving everything to the safe side?
I believe so. No, but it's if you just our luck, we get that wrong breeze or the wrong ground vibration as this thing tumbles down the hill going kerkanka tanka tanka.
Hopefully we'll be all over on this side, but that would still be pretty scary if that went.
Just some of all the things I'm keeping my eyes on, that would be it. That's all I'm saying, at least in terms of overhead.
All right, I'm gonna hand you a couple more rails. I'll grab the other end of that.
This is the long and twisting road. This is the ski chute, so that it starts rolling and hits the other end and launches into space.
Yep.
Want to hand me the Pulaski real quick? I want to dig a slight hole
Okay.
to plant that.
Place to stand.
No, to plant that other end of that rail. It's a little chunkier than.
Okay. saw class saw a nice crosscut saw sitting on the wall in a restaurant in Salem, so he asked about it and discovered that a relative of the person who owned the restaurant was a so-called saw collector. I took to maybe somebody who had a bunch of really nice saws.
This one is in fantastic shape.
Turned out he was a junk collector that had like 25 rusted hulks of nastiness. And this one and one other looked like they had potential. I bought it for $50. Sent it off to Doug Williams.
And he cleaned it up, made magic.
This kerf is actually also it sags to the side, which makes it easy to sort of support it.
Do you want to use that curve?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This way.
Took the Silky unit to clean it out, and it seemed like it was. Get it full way in to get comfortable, then we'll get those long strokes going.
That's got quite a bit of wiggle to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, on this angle, the weight of the saw makes it. Well, halfway between felling and.
The needles are kind of building up and swapping it.
We're cutting without gravity to help you. Into the teeth. Want to come take a pull? No?
I'm ready whenever you are.
All right.
Figured I'd just brush productively. You want me on that side?
Whatever. Your choice.
Pretty awkward no matter how you look at it.
Would you pull it your way a little bit just so it's easier for him to get over without getting perforated? So you heard the pace that we're going. We keep it about that nice slow pace. To get through.
Ready when you are, sir.
It didn't take long. Getting battery costs.
Yeah. Getting that fit on the ball.
Give you guys an excuse for a little rest.
Brought the extra heavy steel-backed ones.
Yes, I did. All right.
The I'm not messing around ones.
I want to be able to have the biggest, strongest person hit it as hard as they can and not have it just go squish.
Didn't Van Morrison or Cat Stevens have something about hard-headed
Hard-headed woman?
woman?
And that
I was complaining to Nathan Brecken that I'd lost my hard-heads, and he said, "Have you looked in the mirror?"
isn't that like Willie Nelson or something?
Could be.
I think it's more Willie or country and western than it is cat or. This is an awkward spot here.
Started there, but a little bit more before we really had it.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, I'm going to put a couple more wedges in. I'm ready. All right, put one,
Nice job.
there, and then some more on the other side.
There's the slightly shorter than 7 foot metric version, right?
See, 2 meters, would that be more or less than 7 feet?
It'll be less, because 2 meters is just short of 6 feet.
Isn't a meter 39 inches?
Is it? You would. I thought it was just short of one.
Keep that coming through.
That kind of follow the other, doesn't go along the road.
Is that far enough pull for me? Mark? Am I pulling far enough to there?
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Ever so slightly, you can feel it as you rock. You can feel the whole log do just a little. I mean, it's tiny.
Oh, right.
But yeah, we can.
Because you don't want to end up with this side being a high end.
Right. Get down, you can see where the bark ends right there, so it ends sooner than we think. So you hear that? So here end, come up a little bit.
Yep.
Like you said, I think we're at that point where we can.
Hold altitude. You mean I just have to hold this and not do any work? Sure,
Yeah.
no problem.
Just that. All right, someone's pulling on you over there.
As we pull back. Right now.
Good, good.
So what I'm doing is I'm throwing my weight
All right, you
into
ready?
the
Yep. I hear creaking.
Okay, let's get out and do single butt because we're down to the spot I was looking at. You take the handle off on this side and
Get the handle up there.
I mean, it was a tiny creek, but it was a creek.
secret to making it a lot easier is you bear down your weight on the teeth when Mac is pulling, and then you ease up when you're pulling yourself.
Yeah, you and me, we got rhythm. We were eating it up. I don't know what you were doing, but it was easier than everybody else. Somebody want to,
Use the saw.
got it?
Got it.
Okay, now, can I get up and do I still feel my toes? Oh, the answer to that question is no, I don't feel my toes.
You can get up.
But I do believe I can get up.
Use toes to get up.
I don't honestly think that's going to move anywhere. And honestly, I don't think that we're going to be able to lift it over the... What do you think? It's got too much of a lip on the far side. I mean, I would absolutely love to be wrong. And I've been absolutely phenomenally wrong before, so...
Like when those things are old and rotten, they're pretty darn light, but when they're young and green, they're incredibly heavy.
That one was full of wet...
Pretty tough, yeah.
That one was full of wet, rotten wood.
Yeah.
You saw the papery kind of stuff I was pulling out of it. Ooh.
Complete lack of drama.
Just the way we like it.
You like it? Let's get the Grizz out of the way so people aren't walking back and forth past it.
Should we sheath the Grizz or do we need it for subsequent cuts?
Not a bad idea to sheath it.
No, I like to leave them on the teeth. We want to.
Most average.
Mark?
Anybody else with their feet or hands?
Sugar?
I'm good, thank you.
This is good.
Highly recommended.
Highly recommended. Problem is, three saturated fats.
Oh, that's nothing.
Well, if this doesn't kill you, the log will. So, you know.
This is the last supper here, is what you're trying to tell me.
Go
That's
big
good.
or go
That's
home.
good, that's good, thank you.
You're right, it's addictive.
Now that I know there are
So where do you get them?
I got this at Winco.
Really?
Yeah. But the hard thing about Winco is they carry their sweet and salty and a couple of their other ones, but they hardly ever have this one. And when they do, buy every bag because it goes quick. Because I think everybody knows this is the good stuff. I move a few of these things out of the way. That way, if we all decide we need to go running down the trail, we're not tripping on axes and saws. And
The reason we got this here.
There's 3 other people up here.
We're moving any way that we can. Are you set?
Last from the
I
trail is kind of laid back.
said we're here. I
Nothing
said
else.
everybody down.
Couple of
All right, get on
Goyers
here.
can't have.
All right, Randy, you call it out. Is anybody not ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready.
When I say 3, 1, 2, 3.
I saw it move about 1/4 inch.
Really?
Yeah, but it went right back where it was.
Can we knock any of the wedges out?
Yeah, there's probably we could knock a couple of wedges on the
There's
far
the wedges
side.
on the far side.
Max.
So what you're basically saying is go to the dangerous side, knock all the wedges out.
Stand on that platform on the part that's not going to move.
Exactly. That was exactly what
Knock it into some foam and
I got to reposition anyway. Halfway down the hill.
Oh, yeah.
oh, it moved.
Yeah.
Maybe the top one too.
Okay, that one's out. You got 2 wedges left.
Yeah, I think they're on the side that they're helping us more than they're hurting us. In fact, you could probably drive them in more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually moving it. Yeah. Right, put that on in too.
The other one's rolling. It's falling out.
I'm gonna swap it out with one I can hit.
You can put the long one in there. Yeah, put the 10 in there. Wedge this in over there.
I'll be darned.
Open it up and in. Must be. Got one more hard head you can plug in there?
Rating your wedges.
All the hard heads?
I think so, yep. But I think what I can do is belay it with some plastic ones.
Can we put 2 in there?
I'm going with 3 actually.
Where'd the third hard head go? Is it still is it buried in there somewhere?
I've got, oops. I don't like that.
It's falling in the hole. That's a good sign. It means they're making progress. Unless they fall where they jam it.
I'm essentially wedge jacking it.
Probably mostly from the side rather than the top, right?
Right. Oh, or at least theoretically right. As with all things log. So what I'm going to hopefully do here is take these 3 wedges.
I think you're reducing the friction so we can probably roll it.
There we go. That freed up those 2. So now I can go 1, 2, 3.
Why don't you go underneath it there, man?
You go down lower?
Down lower, man.
Back?
I can.
Let's see if we're trying to roll it.
Oh.
Whoa, we're making progress.
Yeah, I
Give him
think
a couple more wackadoodles and maybe.
It just closed the curve.
I guess it did.
But you got your wedges out?
Yes. No wedges left behind.
Alright, so we try a push
yeah,
and see what
try a
happens.
push. We ain't got any loose.
That was interesting. Let's slip it back for
I can get this back because it's open on the top. So if needed, I can reopen it on the top, get more wedges in and keep going.
Okay, let's give a little test push. Let's see if I grab your foot ready. Just looking off the hold on.
All right, give us count.
Get it counting.
1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes! Everybody advance.
Gotta advance.
Oh, you look like you're absolutely,
I am absolutely.
you were just splayed out.
That's right.
Oh, fully committed.
Quick, get that helmet on. We're trying to film here, Holly.
Where's that chin strap?
That's on this. I can't.
Give me your hand.
Give me a hand.
Just keep your legs way back so your head doesn't go. Right, positions.
How do I,
Here. Alright, we'll get the chins down.
Heart full of product and a sunburned neck. Just like what you call when I'm overeating, not eating good, and alright, so we're ready to plunge.
I have my little. Oh, no, I don't have my little baby saw. I was gonna say you're just gonna get eaten by roadies. Here, hand me that end.
That's exactly what I need. I got the
Almost. I can almost reach it.
No, I don't want you to pull it away.
Oh, okay.
That's
You're.
what I'm holding on with.
All right. We ready?
Ready.
Are you ready, Matt? Say when. You got it.
1, 2, 3.
Yes. All right, a couple more of those. This thing's gonna go.
I'm holding it in place.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Reposition.
Yep.
All right, Randy.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, look at the density of this thing.
All right, everybody each forward.
Hold on to the road to hold up.
1, 2, 3.
Hauling up a big snowplow and stuff underneath it.
I got good.
Who am I catching?
About half the crew.
Holly is going to be doing a cherry drop from upside down.
Oh, I got it really.
Okay, so let me get up close to you.
I think you just pull where you're at. Instead of trying to go
Okay.
up the hill.
Alright.
There we go.
Don't forget that it can roll back at any time.
Yeah.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Sound like rock.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. 1, 2,
A few more inches.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
So good. It's starting.
Destroy, destroy. The hard part when you have this much brush is where do you put it? I was brushing along and all of a sudden I couldn't find the trail anymore. And I've been wandering around for a while looking for the trail. I can't find it. I hear the creek down there. I think that's where the trail is. Or goes to eventually. My phone battery died. That might be charged up enough now. I can get a location fix. I see lots of things that look like trail benches, but no cut logs. Hello, hello? You guys are up there. I lost the trail. Cool, good to know. Whoa, I was moving along and all of a sudden it just disappeared. Whoa, I am sure glad you heard me. Oh, back to it.
Get it in one of these bras where it was like that.
Something like that, yep. And I went left and everybody else went right and who knows what, who knows where. Well, that was an adventure. My phone turned off because the battery died. And so I turned my phone back on, but My phone likes to be punitive when it comes to location
Oh,
because I usually leave my location off when I'm at home. So sometimes it can take half an hour to tell me where I'm at. We're supposed to stop brushing. Back to the camp for the night. Time for some dinner. Much needed rest. A little chow. I gotta make my tent. All sorts of stuff to do. All right. Tent pitched. Not a whole lot of space around here. We're all just kind of shoehorned into this little area. And now it's time to make food. And I need some Gatorade. I was cramping up there.